Today is Saturday, and I just got word that the storm possibly might be heading our way. Sumba, get your ball. Don't let. Oh, Sumba, bring the ball back. Give me the ball. Come on, let's bring the ball. It's getting ready to rain. And as you can see, the tide is really low right now. But when that tide is high, you only can see the top bristles of the grass in the marsh. But out here is so pretty. The breeze is nice today. Zumba want to play ball. Get the ball, Zumba. Get the ball.
It's still a Category 5 hurricane, but the winds now increased from 160 to 175 mile per hour sustained winds. And this is now almost a super hurricane moving right towards the Abaco Islands in the Bahamas, then on towards Grand Bahama Island, almost a direct path. They will definitely get hit as we head on through the next 36 hours. That's because the forward motion will start slowing down and really just pound these islands here for a day and a half, again with 175 mile per hour sustained winds. So this is going to be one that can perhaps forever change the landscape and how these islands look once this system pushes on past. But also, I've also changed the forecast what happens in the southeastern U.S. from Florida onto the Carolina coastline. What can happen, what's going to impact in terms of the forecast track with this even more powerful storm. We didn't think it getting stronger, and it already has. Here's the path. It continues to move on towards the west, then more towards the northwest, then on towards the north. But look at the timing of this. Between now and, say, Tuesday, it's slowly making that turn towards the north, which is quite unfortunate for the Bahamas. That also means that it's still taking a huge chunk of Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina in the potential path of that direct center of the storm. As we've been telling you for decades here on the Weather Channel, hurricanes are not singular points. They are huge systems with huge wind fields, and some of those winds extend out well from that center. So even though the center might be offshore, you still have hurricane, even tropical storm force, well inland as well. I know you have a lot of questions. You've been sending in questions using the hashtag hurricane questions to us on Twitter and Facebook. I want to bring in Dr. Greg Postel because he's going to take some time right now to post or to show some of your questions, and he's going to answer some of them as well. Because Dr. Postel, I know we have millions of Americans in harm's way, and even here in Charleston, we still have a couple of days before we really have to rush those preparations to completion. So let's take some of these questions and hopefully put some people.
And that's our battery wall right there, too.
Exactly, Paul. Yeah, I'm going to be joining Dr. Postel right here, meteorologist Liana Brackett, as we continue to dissect your questions on social media that you have about Hurricane Dorian. Let's go ahead and get to the first one. This is the question. When is the last time we saw a hurricane slow down like this and be so unpredictable? Now, the unpredictable part, that probably, I don't really agree with that one. But the slowdown part, yeah.
One that comes to mind is Harvey over Texas, where that one slowed down over land.
The early part of this video I had showed y'all yesterday, which was Saturday when the tide was low. Now, as you can see, the tide is high. And I told y'all you only can see the little tips of the grass. Let me zoom in. See how high compared to the early part of the video when the tide was extremely low on yesterday. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's really calm and quiet. I always say this. But I'm really concerned about the hurricane that's heading this way. I'm very concerned. Bohemian doll lover, you, your family and friends, trust and believe, I'm praying for you guys. I hope y'all don't get no damage. But with a Category 5 storm, it can do some destruction. When Hugo came here some years ago, and when Hugo hit Charleston, it started out as a Category 5. I think when it hit us, it was a Category 4, I believe. But like y'all saw in the news, with the newscaster was standing on our battery here in Charleston by the water, the mayor was saying during low tide, the thing that he's concerned about with this storm, even during low tide, um, this, due to the counterclockwise as the storm is being pushed through, even if we just get the winds and thing, it can push the water in, because we consider the low country, it can push that water in on low tide over those rails, and it would be way steep. At high tide, it would be 5 feet higher. Now you see this wall right here, they just put this in. The guys just finished this up this week, which it looks really nice. But when that tide is high, this water's still kind of high on it. So with the storm coming, I am a nervous wreck over here. And this is where I work at. But I just really praying that everybody in Florida, well, starting from the Virgin Islands, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, be safe. I haven't been on doing much changing videos. I hope to do some this week, providing the storm doesn't hit. But I'm gonna tell you, when Hugo came, it was catastrophic to a lot of people here in Charleston. But not only that, the surges. Like I tell you, I had a patient. She was several blocks up from the battery, and when that storm surge came in, of course, she had evacuated, but when the storm surge came in, the water was to the second level of her house, and she had a 2-story home on the corner of Limehouse and Trash Street down here. So that tells you how high the water can get. In the flooding here, on a regular rainy day, those college students take out their kayaks and kayak through the streets of the flood and do our downtown market. But with the storm coming, they really probably need to evacuate the kids out of the downtown Charleston, out of College of Charleston as well. But I don't know about the other states, but with our state, when the storm come and they want us to evacuate, they reverse all lanes of the highway, so both sides of the highway is leading out of town. Nobody can come in, you only can go out. If you jump on the interstate on the wrong side, the police blocking every exit. You cannot get off. So you better make sure you got gas. Mom is ringing my phone off the hook and telling me I better tell my patient now that if we have to go, we got to go to Columbia, which is a little bit inward. That's to my sister's house. And here we've been trying to get the one from Florida to come down here, and now it should look like we got to go somewhere. I'm not sure. But we watching the storm real close. But if they do say evacuate, trust and believe, we will not hesitate. We will have to evacuate. But I'm just wanted to show y'all how calm it is right now before the storm. And I'm going to tell you, we getting some of the best breeze, because usually I can't stay outside this long. But when I tell you the humidity is low right now, the breeze is absolutely beautiful. The view is breathtaking, as you can tell. And it's down the harbor here. And you know, with the tie hide, well, no, I better not, because I want to keep an eye on my patient. But, because the other day when it was high, that water was up real close to that front yard. Oh my goodness, I tell him, I say, I almost got seasick walking from the car back to the house, because the water was so close to the grass. But anyway, this your girl Earl. I just wanted to tell y'all, everybody on this course, I'm keeping y'all in my prayers. I ask that everybody continue to pray for us as well. And like I say, I will come on with the dolls later on this week. I promise you guys. I did bring, Gertie is with me here on the job. But the only reason I didn't show her, because I just actually switch her. When I change Reva, I just put her on what Reva had on. Which I hope she don't bust up Reva newborn Mickey Mouse outfit. Because it was a little scratch for her. I hope Reva can get back in it. But somebody else wanted to see her, and I didn't want to bring her back in the same outfit she was in the last time. So it was the quickest thing for me to just take off one and switch out the outfits. As I told y'all, my girls share clothes anyway. But anyway, this your girl Earl from Embracing Reborn. And like I say, if you do hit my Florida girls, I don't know everybody in Florida, but I do know Dee Dee's Reborn Nursery, San Babies, Ruth Sugar Lump Babies, Miss Serenity Smith. Y'all guys keep them in your prayers. Those are my Florida girls that I know of for, that do live in Florida. So y'all keep them in your prayers as well. As far as Georgia, I know there's Erica Jones, Birdie Austin, Mary Elizabeth. But I believe they all are more inward. But still, you know, they get the winds and the rain, and I'm sure they're going to get some of the floods as well. But y'all keep all of us in your prayers. And there's another girl here in Chelsea, and for right now, she I believe she's in Gooseberry. Oh goodness, I can't call her channel. But anyway, well, I'm still praying for her too. I can't call her channel right now. And like I said, I'm sure there are more of us that lives in these bordering states of the storm. And like I say, Bohemian Doll Lover out in the Bahamas. And then I believe she right up close to the edge of the island as well, because she showed a video one time showing the water by her house. Just like this house here that I'm at. So y'all please continue to keep everybody in your prayers during this time of the storm. As always, it's your girl Earl, and as always, keep praying for the community. And oh, with the day being Sunday, somebody pray for me. Just keep me on your mind. Take the time and pray for me. Oh, I'm so glad you prayed. I'm so glad you prayed. I'm so glad you prayed for me. The community pray for each other. Keep each other on your mind. Take the time and pray for one another. Oh, I'm so glad you prayed. I'm so glad you prayed. I'm so glad you prayed for one another. The community pray for one another. Keep each other on your mind. Take the time and pray for one another. Oh, I'm so glad you prayed. I'm so glad you prayed. I'm so glad you pray for each other. And as always, it's your girl Earl. Y'all be blessed, and thanks for watching.